Good evening, everyone. It's Gia from Essentials for Your Mental, and I'm here to deliver your angel messages this evening. Tonight, I'll be doing delivering messages for the sign of Capricorn for the dates of March 30th through April 11th, 2022. All right? Um, wow. Wow, Capricorns. It seems like Spirit might have a lot to say to you guys tonight. We'll see. That was crazy. All right. So first, Spirit, what messages do you have this evening for the sign of Capricorns? Please and thank you. So first, you have the number 20, renewal, Archangel Jeremiah. Review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. Okay, you have the Ace of Earth, the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. All right, you have the Seven of Air, plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. All right, so far, Capricorn, Spirit is saying that there's something right now that you need to review and evaluate. All right, the facts. When you take some time to review, the facts are going to make sense, okay? And you're going to see that you may need to go in a different direction, all right? And this is why Spirit is also confirming that basically by saying plans that need revision, okay? A favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. All right, Capricorns. So whatever you guys have going on, it's time to take a step back, reassess the situation, make some changes, revamp the plans, and then move forward. All right, but right now is not the time. Okay, be mindful of any documents or contracts that need to be signed at this time. Spirit wants you to know to really dive in and take a look at all the facts. Read the small, definitely pay attention to the small print. Ask a lot of questions. All right, Capricorns, ask a lot of questions. But when you review this situation and you do decide to make your move, you will have an inflow of abundance. There is a promising business venture waiting for you all, or some of you, okay? We have Seven of Earth, seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. Okay, so Spirit is saying that they know, they're confirming you have planted the proper seeds. Okay, you have planted the proper seeds, and your seeds need time to grow. Okay, the seeds have been planted. It's a temporary pause in action. The pause in action is because whatever it is that you have planned, whatever it is that you want to do right now, it's not the right time, because you need to review and evaluate the whole situation. You need to look at the bigger picture. All right? Guys, Capricorns, look at the bigger picture. Go back and revise those plans. Make sure you're planning for the future, because there's an inflow of abundance coming forward for you. So be mindful of any documents or contracts that you need to sign, all right? No unnecessary worry. Keep yourself from worrying. Know that you've planted the seeds. Know that you're doing what you need to do. If you're not doing what you need to do, make sure you're doing what you need to do on your part, because your angels, your guides, your spirit team, your ancestors are letting you know that you are doing the right thing right now. I'm not going to take those because I'm not sure which one. All right. So next, you have Queen of Fire, confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. All right, so that goes back into you revamping those plans. Maybe they want both of these. That goes back into you revamping those plans that need revision. Okay? Don't underestimate yourself. All right, so review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts. Pay attention to all the facts in whatever your situation is, Capricorns, so you can move forward in a positive and prosperous way. All right, because you have the inflow of abundance. Okay, there's a promising business ventures, love ventures, wherever it fits for you, Capricorns. There's a promising ventures out there for you. Okay, and I believe it's career or business because of the inflow of abundance. Okay, and those seeds that's been well planted. All right, just revise those plans. Like I said, go back in, assess, and revise those plans. There's more going on than meets the eye, and Spirit wants you to know that. So don't take your time when it comes to signing any important documents or contracts, you know, especially that has anything to do with your future. All right, but definitely, Capricorns, it's time to stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. All right. There's a favorable assessment of the facts. So good things are going to come from you taking that step back and reviewing everything and seeing everything for what it is. All right. You have number 12, the awakening. Archangel Gabriel, look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. All right. So again, a temporary standstill, a temporary pause in action. So your guides really want you to be mindful of what you're signing yourself up for right now, of what you're about to go into right now. Be very mindful. Make sure you look at all the facts. Make sure you look at the big picture. You know, if anything needs to be changed, make those changes now before you sign those contracts and documents, Capricorns, all right? You have the 6th card, lovers, Archangel Raphael, intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, good health. All right, Capricorn, so you guys are all in good health right now. You know, if you're feeling anything and may have had some concerns, you know, it might just be because of stress or overthinking at this time. But your angels want you and guides want you to know, if any of you were worried about your health, that right now you are in good health. But, you know, they just want you to start looking at things from different perspectives, because you have number 20, renewal. Review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. And then right under it, you have number 12, awakening. Archangel Gabriel, look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. All right. So make sure when you review and evaluate, make sure that when you finally decide what it is that you want, Capricorns, make sure you're able to be yourself. Make sure you're able to be your true self going forward. Okay? So reassess those plans, you know, and make plans to move forward in a new direction. All right? You've planted your seeds. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourselves, Capricorns. All right, you've planted your seeds, and now it's time to stretch your wings. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So you have that Lovers card, which talks about intimate relationships, carefully weighing your decisions, good health. So the Lovers card is not only about love, it's also about connections. Could be business connections. And that's what I feel this is about, because that card came right out. Okay, Spirit. Because that card came out, your Lover's card came out right under your Ace of Earth. Aces are like new beginnings, an inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. So for those of you who are, you know, making business decisions or whatever, Spirit wants you to definitely carefully weigh your decisions. Okay? Be careful with your decisions. This is a very important message for you, Capricorns, to weigh out everything, weigh out all your options. You know, go back in, revise, plan accordingly to the future, to what your goals are, your true goals are, and not what it is that you want right now. All right, Capricorns. So next you have, and some of you, there may be a new love interest coming forward for you. Okay, or maybe it's time to work on the intimacy in relationships and partners that you are in right now. That could also be a message, Capricorns. Okay, be mindful of your intimate relationships, you know, but carefully weigh those decisions. This is what I think your reading is really about. This period. All right, you have the Three of Earth, the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, being a team player. And this comes out right under your plans that need revision. More than meets the eye, poor timing, the power of creativity, recognition for your very high quality work, be a team player. Okay, Capricorns? So you planted those seeds, you doing what you do. Everybody see your abilities, you see your abilities, you know, but there can be minor changes that need to be made. All right, so Spirit really wants you to, I repeat myself for those of you that don't know me. I repeat myself because it's not me, it's your angels wanting you to hear this. Because we as humans hear something and it go in one ear and out the other ear. So they have me repeat. You know, and I repeat because this is how they're putting it out. If they didn't really want you to hear it that much, they wouldn't give you several cards saying the same exact thing, basically. You know, because they want to empower you. They want this to stick. They want this to sink in. All right? There's plans that need revision. Okay, Capricorns? Review and evaluate. All right? Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. All right? Seeds well planted. A temporary pause in action. Unnecessary worry. It's time to stretch your wings. Don't underestimate yourself. Okay? Recognition. You're going to get recognized for your high quality work. You know? And be a team player. Go with the flow. All right? Capricorns. So next you have the Fool of Earth, being too frivolous or cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. So I think this is is right under your Seven of Earth, seeds well planted. Okay, seeds well planted, good business decisions. That's your message. You make good decisions. You know, so there's no need for you to worry. But you have to look at the bigger picture because there's something that you're not seeing clearly right now. All right, Capricorns? So next you have too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. So that goes right back into you looking at things from a different perspective. Okay? So when you go into things, look at things from a playful approach, especially if it's something that you love. If this is something that you love, it shouldn't be that serious, that hard for you. But in order for you to make that decision that you need to make, you have to go back in and reevaluate whatever this situation is, Capricorns. And I would love to know, so you could please leave me some comments and let me know in the comment box. I would be grateful because, you know, we all struggle with believing in ourselves, and your guys want you to clearly know, you know, they really want you to know, don't underestimate yourself, Capricorns. Don't underestimate yourself. Stretch your wings. Okay? The power of creativity, the power of being yourself, doing what you love. Okay? You make good business decisions. You make good decisions. All right? You're confident, you're intelligent, you're warm, you're graceful. But it's a time for renewal. It's a time of awakening and seeing things really for what they are, so you can really make the right choices and decisions going forward. All right, Capricorns, I hope these messages make sense for you. All right, you have the Two of Air, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. All right, so clearly review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Right now, there's something you don't want to see. There's something that you're choosing not to see. And your guys want you to know that it's going to be okay. Just go back in, make the changes, the appropriate changes that need to be made. And they're going to turn out favorable for you. Okay? They're those changes, whatever changes that you make, they're going to work in your favor. And you're going to have an inflow of abundance. Okay? You have new opportunities coming forward for you because you did the work, you've planted those seeds. But you're worrying. You're worrying. You're not believing yourself. You're underestimating yourselves. And Spirit wants you to know, don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. You have the power of creativity, Capricorns. You have the power of creativity. So reevaluate. Make those changes. Stop pretending. Stop pretending that what's happening is not happening or what's there is not there. And that could be for family stuff, business, advice, your career, your love life. You take it where it fits, Capricorns. All right? But Spirit wants you to know, look at things from a different perspective and believe in yourself. Stop underestimating yourself because they wouldn't tell you that if you wouldn't. Be confident. You are intelligent. Stand in that. You're warm. You're graceful. Okay? You're independent. You're experienced. You're realistic. You're witty. All right? You got it going on. And you will have the inflow of abundance. Okay? Promising new business ventures. Promising new love interests. All right? But you have to believe in yourself and try to attempt to start looking at things from a different perspective. Because this standstill, this poor timing, them telling you it's time to move in a new direction, something is not working, something is not going right, but it's only going to take for you to accept that at this point to be able to move forward. So just take the time to carefully weigh your decisions right now, especially when it comes to signing any important documents or contracts, all right? But it's time for you to be yourself and step outside of your box, and release the worry, release the fear, and know that you got it going on. God is with you. God said you got it. Your angels say you got it. Your ancestors say you got it. Okay? Capricorns? All right, okay, we over here. Objective, you got Queen of Air, independent, experienced, realistic, witty. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in the situation. Okay? So when you take that step back and you see that you get that favorable assessment of the facts, now you see that, oh, it's not even what I thought. I'm glad I took that time to take that step back and reevaluate everything. So now you can clear away what no longer serves you. What you know now is no longer working. You can clear that away. You can choose to clear it away. You can make that conscious choice because now you know. And that may have something to do with some of you in your love lives. When you take that step back and stop lying to yourself, basically, and choose to be yourself, okay? Taking yourself out of this stalemate, taking yourself out of this temporary pause in action, asserting your independence and your creativity, and stop and not underestimating yourself, being independent, being confident, and spreading your wings. All of your new beginnings is going to start. And financial material things is not going to be an issue for you because you got the inflow of abundance, your second card. So that's nothing to worry about. But there are some decisions that you need to make. It could be some of you in a relationship, and maybe want to move forward with this person, but you know this person is not really a person. This person is not really worthy of going into this business contract for you. You know what's going to happen already, but you're choosing to ignore it. And then you sign up and go into this business agreement, whatever this may be, with this person. Good things are not going to come out of that. So Spirit wants you to be mindful. Be mindful. Take that step back. Is this really the right thing to do? Be honest with yourself. Selves, Capricorns. Be honest with yourselves. Be yourselves. Is this the right thing to do? Because it's time to clear away all that no longer serves you. And move on. Seeing the humor in the situation and move on with a light heart. Because while you had good times, you experienced good things, but you know certain things no longer serve you anymore. These things are not working for you anymore. Take it where it fits, Capricorns. Love, business, career, family, whatever it fits. It makes sense. For some of you, it's business, and for some of you, it's love, your love life, all right? So next we have the Nine of Earth, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. So whatever these plans are, so for those of you who are trying to open a business, you know, you entrepreneurs or, you know, business owners, whatever, now it's time to enjoy life's little luxuries. Okay? It's time to really acknowledge how far you have come, Capricorns. And this is a direct message that's coming through. You know, if it's for you, you know it's for you. Look at how far you have come. It's your time. But if you keep pretending like there is no problem, you're keeping yourself at that stalemate. You're keeping yourself in that temporary pause. Okay? It's more going on than meets the eye. And I feel like you guys already know what it is, but you're pretending that there's not a problem. You're pretending like there's not a problem, which is keeping you at a stalemate. So it's time for you to be yourselves, Capricorns. It's time for you to love yourselves. It's time for you to believe in yourselves. It's time for you to stop underestimating yourselves and stretch your wings and fly. You're independent. You're creative. You have the power of creativity. Okay? You will have an inflow of abundance. But do you want to get it the easy way or the hard way? And your angels, your guides are giving you guidance right now to help you throughout this situation. But there's a decision that needs to be made. Take it where it fits. All right? But it's time to clear away what no longer serves you. And start seeing the humor in the situation. Start being grateful for all the things. Start being grateful for everything that you learned up until this point, no matter how challenging it was. Because we've all been through many, many, many challenges, but we've got through them. And after we got through them, there were certain things that we could point out and laugh about. And that's what Spirit wants you to know, was to bring to your mind. Laugh about those things, but know that you got through it, all right? Because you're confident, you're graceful, you're warm, you're intelligent, you're independent, you're realistic. So be realistic and stop pretending that there's no problem, Capricorn. Stop the pretending. It's time to free yourself from that, okay? You have Nine of Earth, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quality time alone, successful self-employment. So it's time to revise those plans and move forward, okay? Because you will have success. You will have an inflow of abundance, all right? You do make good business choice decisions. All right, then you have number 11, the Strength card, Archangel Ariel. Great inner strength. Release harsh judgments. forgiveness, and compassion. Okay, so yes, release judgments against anyone, against any situation that you may be holding on to that no longer serves you. Don't judge, just move forward, because we're all on our own journey and we're all here to have our own experiences. Okay, so don't judge, move forward with forgiveness and compassion. All right, this didn't work, that didn't work. All right, no hard feelings, but it's time for me to move forward. For me, it's time to do what you need to do for you, Capricorns, all right? Great inner strength. You are strong. You are confident. You got it within you. So it's okay to go ahead and address whatever needs to be addressed now. All right? And consider a more playful approach. Okay? Considering a more playful approach. And where did I just see something else about? Enjoying life's little luxuries. Okay? And I saw something else about playfulness. Seeing the humor in the situation. Consider a playful approach. So be cool with whatever it is. Don't stress yourself out. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Okay? Release outcomes. Release your attachment to the outcome of a situation and just take a move forward. All right, Capricorns, you have the Two of Water, a relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. So right next to each other, you have great inner strength and you have released harsh judgments. Forgiveness and compassion, a relationship that needs to grow closer. Forgiveness, a positive resolution of the conflict. So it's time to take a new perspective, a different perspective towards this situation. And this may be for some of you Capricorns in your love life. All right? A relationship that continues to go closer, but relationships all have issues. Relationships all have issues. So if this is something that you want to move forward with, then you choose forgiveness and compassion. But you really have to forgive and decide, make a choice to let that go so you can move forward in a healthy way. All right? And there will be a positive resolution of a conflict. Any of you that have conflicts going on. But it's time to talk about it. Okay? And choose forgiveness. Choose to forgive and move forward. All right? You have the Knight of Air, intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless, events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions, okay? So this came out right over your renewal card where they want you to review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts, an inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important or documents or contacts. Okay, and then we have over that, like I said, events are going to occur with great speed. So when you take this time to take that step back and reassess everything, make the minor changes and revisions that you need to. Things are going to happen fast for you. Things are going to happen fast, all right? When you choose to make that decision, whatever that decision is, whatever has you at a stalemate right now, whatever you feel like you paused, it's not going through, you don't know why you stuck right here, this is the decision. Once you make that decision, everything is going to happen fast for you. And then look at this. You got events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. So use your creativity. Be you. It's all about being you and expressing yourself. Okay? Moving in new directions. Okay? For you, that serves you and your purpose. Okay? Those events is going to happen with great speed when you make that decision. Okay? Abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans because you've been planting those seeds. The inflow of abundance. Money is coming in because you've been making the right decisions. Okay? Because you're intelligent. Intelligent. Some of you are very smart. You know, very smart, experienced, realistic. Okay? So then you have the Three of Water, a celebration, a wedding, a graduation, or a birth announcement, the need to have more fun. So a birth announcement is not always just about a birth. It could be the birth of your new business venture, the start of something new. All right, Capricorns? This is great. This is great. Positive outcomes, but you have to make a decision. Because if you don't make a decision, you're going to stay at that stalemate. You're going to stay on pause, standing still. But if you make that decision, look at what's coming for you. Abundance, inflow of abundance, abundance. Things are looking very good. Just have patience because you've planted the seeds, but it's going to take time for those seeds to grow. So while those seeds are growing, you go back in and revise the plan. Pay attention to the contracts. Pay attention to the small print. Okay? So you can make the right choices because you got a little time. Because things are on pause right now. Give yourself some time to see things clearly. And be honest with yourself. Be honest with your true self. Okay? There's going to be a celebration for you, Capricorns. All right. Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. And look at where this came out at. You got the Queen of Fire right here. This was your card that said, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. And then right on top of that, come out an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. Your life is not going to change until you make that decision, start believing in yourself, and spread your wings. Be your true self. You have the power. You will be recognized for your high quality work. That's why Spirit wants you to go back in and reassess the situation to make sure you're doing everything, because you only want to put out high quality. All right? Eight of Water, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. Talk to your angels, talk to your guides, build that connection with them, okay? Because they want you to spend some quiet time alone so you can get that information, get those answers from your higher self, from your soul, because the soul knows everything, all right? It's gonna help you. It's awakening. You're looking at, and they want you to look at things from a different perspective. And it's important to be yourself. So they telling me that you have a desire to move forward, but you're pretending that like there's no problem. It's time for you to be happy, Capricorns. It's time for you to be happy. It's time for you to let go what no longer serves you, who no longer serves you, whatever no longer serves you. It's time for you to let it go and move forward, because there are great things coming forward for you. But you have to stretch your wings and release what no longer serves you, because whatever it is that Spirit say you need to let go, you can't take that with you. That's why they want you to do that careful review of contracts and documents before you sign on for anything. Because you make good decisions. But in whatever this situation is, it has you as a pause. And, you know, you going through this conflict within yourself. So release the attachment of any outcomes, Capricorns. So that's crazy. Went all the way under there. So you can move forward and get your blessings, receive your blessings. Okay, you have the Five of Air. Unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. So those of you, I believe that's what's maybe possibly be in a love situation. Okay, learn what you can from the situation, but clearing away what no longer serves you. So for some of you, it's time to move on from a situation, a love situation. Some of you, it's time to move on from a love situation. Okay? I don't know whose message that's for, but you take it if it resonates. If it don't, leave it behind. But going forward, Spirit wants you to consider a playful approach, you know, and make that decision, whatever it is, because they're letting you know you're going to be okay. You have the protection and the guidance from your angels, your guides, your ancestors, from God, from the universe, from your spirit team, But if you stay positive and believe in yourself, you're going to make it easier for these things to just flow right through you, because it's already written. It's already written. What's written for you, no but one can take away, Capricorns. An illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. It's time to release fear. It's time to release your fear and believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, Capricorn. Say, I believe in myself. I am magnificent. I can do this. I am a master at this. Okay? And I know that I'm putting in my work. I know this. And you ask them for guidance, ask them for help to, help you have the courage that you need for whatever this decision that's so hard for you. Ask them to give you the courage, because when you already know what you know, you already looked at the facts. The facts are the facts. And even if the situation doesn't work out in your favor the way you wanted it to, Spirit wants you to know that you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Everything. You're going to have an inflow of abundance in love, abundance in good health. Okay? Abundance in good relationships. Promising business ventures, new jobs coming forward for you. You're making long-term plans. They told you to make long-term plans. So whatever it is, it's going to work out in your favor. That's why you're planning for your future. That's why they want you to go back in and reassess everything and revise it, because you probably didn't plan far out enough. Because you downgrading yourself. You underestimating yourself. Spirit wants you to stop that. Stop it now. Stop it now, Capricorns. There's exciting new opportunities coming forward for you. And when you make that decision and you choose to move forward, events are going to happen with great speed. Okay? With great speed. But it's important for all of you, no matter what you're going through, is to be yourself. To be yourselves. Okay? See the humor in the situations. Learn from all situations. Spend some time by yourselves. Okay? And just know that you will be successful. You are successful in whatever it is. But release harsh judgments against anyone, any situation that no longer serves you. Just release it. Release it to God. Release it to the universe. Because that's holding you back. We don't have any control over anything but ourselves. All right, Capricorns? This was a beautiful message. I hope these messages resonated for you. Again, my name is Gia from Essentials for Your Mental, and I'm grateful to have been able to deliver your angel messages today. Please let me know if the messages resonate or whatever. If you're interested in a private reading, if you're interested in sending in any donations, if you want to just send me an email and say whatever you may want to say, all that information will be in the description box. Please like, subscribe, and share my page. Also, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. That information is in the description box as well. I thank you all for watching. I love you so much. I wish you all the best. And I want you to all to learn how to be your best selves and believe in yourselves. I love you, Capricorns. Good night.